Welcome to the Book Buzz Show with Cheryl, where we dive into the captivating world of books. Here at the Book Buzz Show, we encourage you to make your pages turn with joy and immerse yourself in a magical literary experience. Enjoy the show.
Hello, and welcome to the Book Buzz Show. I'm your host, Cheryl Brooks. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. If you enjoy the upcoming show, please like, follow, and subscribe to the broadcast. Also, if you enjoyed this particular show, please like it so others and share it so others can also experience it. Here at the Book Buzz Show, if you are new, we do discuss the book and the characters with minor spoilers. We don't give anything too major away, though, that would ruin your reading enjoyment. Also, in addition to being a live stream, we are also a podcast. So you can check us out wherever you get your podcasts when you're on the go at the Book Buzz Show with Cheryl. And also, for those who are new here, we have two segments during the show. The first segment is with the author guest that we have one. And then the second segment is me and my co-hosts or our panels where we give our highlight of the week. So I hope you stick around for that as well. All right. I'm excited to have this author back on the show. She's been on before. And I really enjoyed this book. And let me see if I can bring it on the screen. Love this cover, by the way. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the book is Where Secrets Find Solace by Kimberly Brown. And that's the book that we'll be discussing tonight. All right. And without further ado, I'm going to bring on tonight's guest along with my two co-hosts this evening, Erica George and Jennifer Copeland. And then let me bring on the author, Kimberly Brown. Welcome back. Let's see. Can you hear me, Kimberly? You might be on mute. Let's see.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything?
I can hear you.
Let me see.
Yeah, I can hear you too.
Yeah, both of you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. And you can't hear us?
I can't hear anything.
Can you, let me see. See, she might need to go out and come back in. Okay. Hopefully she sees that. Kimberly, if you can hear me, maybe. Okay, she saw it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hey, Ola, thank you for joining us. Thank you. You know what? This is a good one for you, Ola. I know I say that every time, but this one is really a good one. Hey, Katina.
Hey,
this is another good one. Let's see. Hey, Francis. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Hey,
hi, Miss JB.
I'm JB.
Yes, I actually when you and Jennifer were talking about it during the when we did our top picks for the year, mm-hmm. I thought it might be too heavy, like too much trauma and stuff. But
It was enough heavy.
It was enough
Yeah.
heavy, but I was able to still enjoy it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And you have one reader on Instagram, Cheryl.
Mm-hmm.
It is reads Miss Magnolia. So she says, "Good evening." That the cover was cute and different, and then she asked, "How are you, ladies?"
Good. Thank you for joining us. And yes, I agree. You know, I love me a good book cover.
That's what gets you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the book cover get you every time.
It sure will.
Can you hear
Okay,
us,
I can hear
Kimberly?
now. I can hear
Okay.
now.
Good, good. We were just talking about, I was telling Erica and Jennifer that when they talked about this book during the top picks, I thought it might be a little too heavy for me, but I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I checked it out.
Thank you. I tried to be as sensitive as possible with that one
Hmm.
because it was a very heavy topic and I hadn't personally been through that myself.
Oh, really? Okay. Lashira, thank you for joining us. How you
Hi,
doing?
Lashira.
Hey,
Hey.
Lashira.
All right, so we're gonna get right into it. Since you've been on the show before, I'm not gonna go into your journey, how you became published and all of that, because you all can go and check out the previous interview I did with her when she talks about that and her books and how many books she has and all of that. Um, so we are going to get into the questions. Um, I don't think I asked you this last time as far as like what is your writing process?
Mhm.
Like what comes to you first, the characters or the like the plot?
Um, it varies. Like sometimes I get inspiration out of nowhere and a plot will just come to me and I have to write it down because if I don't, I'm gonna forget it. Um, I'm not
But that
really
usually
out.
comes to you first, the plot when you get the inspiration more so than
Usually,
the character. Okay.
usually the plot comes first. I'm not an outliner. I typically just write off the top of my head, so I write as it comes to me. Sometimes I write out of order, like if I get an idea for a scene, but I haven't gotten to that point in the book, I'll go ahead and write it out and then just fill in the blanks later.
Okay. Love it, love it. Okay, now in your writing, as far as like your stories, for those who like follow you, your readers, what do you think is your most that you're most known for with your stories? Like, you know, some people are known for their sex scenes or their great dialogue. What do you think you're
Um,
known for?
I think I'm known for making you feel probably every emotion when you read in a book.
You definitely did with with this one,
I
that's for
can
sure.
I touch and agree with that statement, Kimberly, because you done had me finish your first book and I had to come into your inbox. So yes, that's what you're known for.
And Lashira is saying you're a beast with your pen, and I have to agree. Everything I've read
Definitely.
Thank
from
you.
you so far, I've really enjoyed. I have to check out the rest of your catalog, though. I know I'm behind compared to Jennifer and Erica.
Just a little bit.
Because I think the first one I did read was the one when you were on the show, and I can't. What book was that? That was the one that the first one you did with
Courage to love
Black,
again.
yeah, with Black
Mhm.
Odyssey, yeah. Katina is saying she loves the strong male characters.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so this is something that I started doing since the time you were on here before with romance authors. A couple of fun questions. What is one of your favorite romantic gestures made by one of your characters?
Um,
Ooh.
when the FMC doesn't really have to ask for anything, like the MMC just listens and provides whatever she needs. I love that.
Okay, I think you're the author we had on last week said that too, and I agree. I love it when the male character is in tune with the female.
Like even if he has to bully her a little bit into taking it, just take it. Just
You're
take
right,
it.
because some of them can be
They are.
a little
And,
stubborn, a
he
little
likes to be
too independent.
independent.
But he bullies in a good way,
He
though.
Right,
does. He
because
does.
Not
I
mean
don't
or
like bullies,
abusive.
but okay, yeah, good.
Right.
But uh, And I see that genre now. I saw something that said bully romance. I'm like, what is that? I don't know if I want to try that because I don't know. I don't like too much bullying. Let's see. Katina saying that female character be strong with it. Yes, yes, yes.
They do.
Sometimes it be a
Selima.
little too much though, where they just being stubborn
Selima.
for the sake of being stubborn. Hey Myra, thank you for joining us.
Hey, Myra.
All right, and what's an overused romantic cliche that you secretly love, or maybe not so secret? Like Secret Baby.
I love a secret baby. I also love friends to lovers. Like people say they don't like friends to lovers because everybody knows they in love with each other but them. But I love that.
I do too. I love Friends to Lovers. Friends to Lovers and Second Chance. I love both of those.
I do. I do.
Yeah. And
I actually don't mind a cheating trope. Of course, I don't want to be cheated on in real life, but I don't mind reading it. Like it doesn't put me up in arms.
at least you mean by the hero?
Like if
I don't know if I want a cheating hero.
Like I mean, like if they got together because somebody cheated on somebody else, it doesn't really bother me like that.
I'd have to see how it played out.
Yeah, like as long as the storyline is good and if the cheating is justified, I'm okay with that. You know, some people don't like cheating, no cheating at all. But if the cheating is justified, get your lick back.
Yep, that's how I feel.
I am a big fan of the secret babies. But I do.
But I love me a secret baby romance.
Yeah, but it's got to be done right though. Like
right, I'm about to say sometimes it can be a little too
just hiding to be trifling. Like it don't work out too well. But you know,
yeah, I like that one too. And then I always say that I like the one where I see this more in movies than I do in books. But I love when the hero is running to catch the female before she gets on the plane or the train. Love that. It's just so dramatic. I don't see it as much in books. I would like to see it in books more. Frances is like me. She don't want no cheating on the with the hero. I'm trying to remember. Did I read one where the hero? I did read one where I don't know if it was cheating though because they weren't technically together yet. But I know I still look at him side eye because it's a series. I ain't not gonna name him. Oh man. Katina says too, she's not a fan of cheating. Hey Siobhan, I'm glad you were able to make it. All right. So I know you're not feeling. Were you able to do your bookshelf, Kimberly, as far as your 3 recs? Did you see that part?
I did not, but I can like 3 recs from me. I'm gonna say a whole.
Not from you, from like that you read that you like when as a reader.
Oh, The Last Man on Earth by Shea Saunders. I absolutely.
Me and Jennifer, that was on our top list.
I love that. I've recently been getting into Aubrey J's catalog, so I've been reading. I'm reading Trenches right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna recommend anything that I've read from her so far. I've loved, so I'll recommend her. And then one of my favorite books, a book that I will reread 11 times, is probably The Love Spectrum by Mel Dow. I love that book.
Yes.
The Love who?
The Love Spectrum.
KJ.
Yes.
That's my man.
I don't think I read that one by her. I'm gonna have to check it out.
So the MMC is he's autistic, and I love him. He's just a sweetheart. I love him.
Okay. I think somebody else mentioned that book. Now that you say that he's autistic.
I love KJ, but it's like he's autistic, but I won't say it's funny, but just his reactions to certain things. You be like, I thought that way too. It's like, okay, he's not that bad because I get it. I love KJ.
So far my favorite of hers is still the Leota clan, but that's just because I love family, big strong family. So I think that's why I'm drawn to that one.
I haven't read anything by Mel that I have not loved, so she's one of my favorite authors.
Mm-hmm.
I'll read anything by her.
Well, KJ's connected to like the Christensen Smith family.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to get into this beautiful, beautiful book. For those who haven't read it yet, can you give us a brief overview of what the book is about?
So we have Alea, and she has been sexually assaulted by her mother's boyfriend for from ages 14 to 17. Um, and she got tired of it. And she unalived him, and she spent 10 years of her life in prison behind that. And so the book is really just about her coming home and learning to adjust to civilian life and learning to trust people because most everybody that was in her life at that time failed her. Um, it's women's fiction, but there is with romantic elements because she does end up falling in love with her childhood best friend, who also happens to be on the legal team that is trying to overturn her case.
Okay, I don't know what just happened. It seemed like it froze on my end or something. I don't know what's
doesn't it
going on.
frozen on this end?
You said it did?
It doesn't.
Okay, I don't know what happened on mine. Everybody just froze. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining us, Isla. All right. Okay, so we'll get right into it. Alea, is that her name? Alea? Yeah.
Yes.
Erica and Jennifer, what were your impressions of Alea as you read when you first started reading, as far as her character?
Ooh, my heart went out to her. She was so strong, and what she went through, she shouldn't have went through.
Mm-hmm.
And she just touched my heart in a special way. And
You
it
can
resonated.
say it because I think it's
Yeah, it
shown in the
resonated with
synopsis.
it resonated with me because when I was like maybe 4 or 5, I was touched inappropriately, but my mom caught it in time, and she asked me, and she believed me, so she got us out of that situation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, I
But
mean,
that's good that
she
your
just touched
mother
it.
was a decent, mother, not like the mother portrayed
No,
in.
not like her mother, but
Mm-mm.
whew,
I have
I
to,
can say my mother went to war for me. I was like, yes, and at that time it was a difficult period in her life because her and my father has separated and stuff, and she was trying to date again and whatever. And yeah,
Yeah, you have to be so careful who you bring around your kids. You really do,
You
because
definitely.
you just never know.
oh, yeah.
As I was saying in the beginning, um, I usually stay away from like too trauma. Too if the trauma is too heavy, I usually don't delve into it because it just brings my spirits down. But this one, I can say the topic was heavy, but it didn't feel like a heavy story. It didn't weigh on me. So you did a great job with that, Kimberly, like you said.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah, you did a great job with that because I read somewhere I was like, it was too heavy, but
It was heavy
that
enough to make an impact, and you felt
right,
it, and you
yeah,
were, with Alea through her journey. But like you
yes,
said, I wasn't completely traumatized.
right,
Yeah.
and I just loved Alea and her. I loved being so strong and so resilient because a lot of people would have got broken by her being so young too. She was only 17 when she first got locked up, and that was a long stretch to do at that age. And just the fact that the person that gave birth to you and is supposed to be there for you, and she doesn't listen to you when you tell her, that has to be devastating.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really felt for her in that aspect too. What did you all think about the bond between her and her sisters?
That was so beautiful because she was more their mother than Kennedy was, and you could tell that from the beginning. I was like, this child is like a maid because that mother did nothing. Like she was telling her, make sure your sisters are taken care of. You gotta cook, you gotta clean,
Right.
you
She
gotta
didn't have to do anything. You're right.
And I'm like, what are you doing as a mother? Like, yeah, from page 1, I was just like, my spidey senses is telling me this is not going to end well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kimberly, I think she is at top 10. I've read some bad parents, but man, she is definitely up there.
She's definitely, I think she's number 1 on my personal catalog for me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And to make it,
She's number
with
1.
some verses that is really, women out there like that.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes
It
it even worse.
is.
Okay, we're going to go over some of our standout moments. One for me was when Alea first, when she got out and she started working for her uncle. And I loved her uncle and her aunt. Man, thank God for them, because where would she have been if she didn't have them in her life to counter the bad abuse that she was getting from her mother. But I love the confrontation between I didn't love the confrontation, but that stood out to me. The confrontation between his mother and Alea in the restaurant. But what I loved about it was how London, her new friend, stood up for her. And she didn't even know what was going on, but she just had her back. Love that.
London was definitely one of my favorite side characters. She basically was like, "You're gonna be my best friend. I'm gonna be your best friend,
She was
whether
gonna
you
make
want
her.
it or not. Whether you
it.
want it or not, I am here."
I loved her character. What about you, Erica? What was a standout for you?
I'm like you. I like the kids in the story. So his niece Ellie was adorable
Yes,
because she saw Alea. It was like, ooh, Uncle,
Moana.
Moana, right? Adorable. And her, she wanted freckers too. I said, oh, that was adorable. So that was
Yeah,
cute.
that was cute,
She
and
was
it's
the
good that she was able to
lightheartedness.
balance it. Yeah.
Yeah, she brought some lightheartedness and laughter and joy into the book. So she was cute.
Jennifer, what was for you?
Well, my standouts would have to be the epilogue and the bonus scene.
Yeah.
Because the epilogue, it just touched my heart when the oldest one came home from college, and Alea just hugged her so tight.
And still loved on her like
I
when they
loved
were.
it. I just loved their relationship with her and her sisters, and that was a bonus for me too. Kimberly, what was Katina is asking? What's the age range of the main characters?
Alea was 27 at this point. I think 27 or 28.
And her and Killian were the
Adrian,
same age, right? Because they were schoolmates.
Adrian,
Yeah.
I
I
think
loved
Adrian
him
was like
too.
17, 16, 17. And then the youngest one was like 15 or 16.
Okay, yeah. Because I think the oldest one was just about to go to college.
She was.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, Killian, that's another. I loved him in the way he supported her and was just so patient. And I love that the friendship was still there, even though she, in the beginning, when they reconnected,
very hesitant.
But I think because she remembered the friendship that they had, that brought her around, I think.
It did.
And then too, when he found out all that she went through, he kind of blamed himself because he was young. they was young and how he couldn't spot that she was going through all of that.
He knew something was off, but he didn't know the full extent of it.
The full extent of it. And that touched my heart right there. Like he was trying to blame himself for her being in that predicament and why he didn't, get her help or whatever.
Right.
And that just shows his character too, that just the fact that he never forgot about her. And even with his best friend, what was his best friend name? Raheem? Kadeem. He knew from the time that they were little, that when they were younger, that he was still talking about her. So she definitely made an impact on him. And even though he hadn't had contact with her, it stayed it stayed on his heart.
Oh yeah. As soon as he saw her name on that.
And I'm gonna tell you that lawyer, Erica, she was a badass lawyer.
She definitely was. And I love the way she didn't, she kept fighting.
Yeah.
She didn't give up. And
even
that's the
when
kind that you need.
wanted her to.
Yeah.
She kept going and got her full justice. That sister was hot, especially when she started unearthing all the connections between Rodney and the judge and the cop and the jurors. Yeah, that sister was big mad. And I don't blame her, not one bit.
Me neither. I was like, get her, Erica, get him.
Definitely.
She definitely had her back. And I
was like, get them all, Erica.
But that's what I love too, is that God placed, these angels in her life that she needed. Even with I can't remember her name, the one that was in prison with her, that was a mother figure and protected her.
Carissa.
Yep. From her to Erica to her aunt and uncle, her sisters and Killian, she had that support system that a lot, some don't have when they come out. So she was lucky in that sense. One of the things too that I thought was very heartfelt and just showed too how their friendship and kinship was Killian taking a Leia to get a tattoo to symbolize freedom. And he got a matching one, even though he wanted to change his a little bit to make it more.
He didn't want the butterfly.
Right. He didn't want the butterfly, but he did it for her. That was another where you were talking about, Kimberly, as far as you like when the male character takes care of the female character. That's one right there. Just the small things. That was really a big impact. It was small, but it was something that was heartfelt for her.
Yes, thank you.
Loved it. What was one of your favorite scenes, or not, if not even favorite, one of your standout moments in the story?
I think one of my standout moments was when her sisters came over and she got to give them all the letters that she had written them over the years.
Oh yeah.
Because the oldest one really thought that she just kind of went in there and abandoned them and forgot about them. She's like, no, I've been writing you, I've been calling, but Mama won't answer the phone calls. She returns the letters.
Right, and that showed in the way that Adrian reacted when she first came to see them.
She was very hurt.
Yeah,
because she was I think she ended up being a Leia 2.0 as far as being the punching bag for her mama.
Right.
So she took the brunt of her mama's anger and rage and whatnot because she was the one who talked back, and she didn't back down from her.
Which I loved, even though it caused her some problems with Kennedy. But she was another one showing how strong she was too.
You got comments on Instagram from Antoinette.
Okay.
She just wanted to say that Kimberly Brown, she says she gives you all the feels in her books. And then she said that Kimberly, she loves your male characters. She said they're all alphas and protectors.
Thank you.
Okay, so maybe that's what you're known for, because she's the second one that said that about the male characters.
You know, I love writing MMCs that are, just make you want to just reach into the book and pull them into real life.
Hmm.
Ooh, if only I'd grab smoke.
You grab
Yeah,
food.
Smoke.
Oh.
yeah,
um,
smoke and steel, between smoke and steel for me. I don't know if I could deal with Deuce.
And no, we're gonna leave Stanley where he is.
now what books are they in? Smoke and Steel.
The
Those are the
Dillinger
Dillingers.
Chronicles.
The Dillagers.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
But Erica, I take the daddy. I take Stanley.
You gonna take senior?
I would
Yeah,
take
I
Senior
take
too.
Senior.
Oh man. Okay, looks like I'm missing some comments. Let me see. Yes, I just mentioned it. Katina the tattoo. Yep. Okay, she wants to know, did it correlate to the book cover, Kimberly? It's butterfly tattoo.
Um, yes and no. I think for her the butterflies represented something like freeing and beautiful.
Mm,
I also really love butterflies and
me too.
sunflowers. So when I requested the cover, I was very specific about what I wanted on the cover. I
Did
know
you
I
say
wanted it
snow
to match.
sunflowers too?
Yes, I
I do
wanted it
too.
to match
It's all
the.
over this room that I'm in.
Yes, I love sunflowers.
Sunflowers, I love them. Let's see. And Katina is second in what y'all talking about with smoke.
You gotta read them, Cheryl.
I got to read it, I guess. And she said she'll take Deuce off y'all hands.
Go for it. Stanley, a hot mess.
um, okay, so another heartfelt for me, and it was very heartfelt, was when Alea had her breakdown. That
Mhm.
was mm, that was
Hmm.
a gut wrenching scene. Um, and I loved how Killian was able to, just hold her. Because at first she wasn't listening. She had just blanked out. She wasn't listening to her aunt anymore, um, which was understandable. But that was a difficult scene for me to read.
It was a difficult scene for me to write. Um, when I write emotional things,
Hmm.
I tend to, if I'm alone, I tend to act it out in my room to make sure that it's giving the depth of the emotion that I wanted to convey. Um, I definitely cried several times writing this book. Certain parts were very heavy for me. Um, I tend to put myself in the character shoes.
Hmm. It definitely came
And
through. It came through
yeah, like even
because
if I haven't been, again, I haven't been through anything like she's been through, but I try to put myself in her shoes and her mindset so that I can try to, accurately portray how somebody that's been through that would feel.
hmm
Excuse me.
yeah, that had me. Whew, it had me going. But again, it was too heavy. Um,
I think
and
with
then
this one,
too
you kind of
like
ran the full gamut of emotions. You laughed
mhm,
at some points. You were angry through most of the book, and you
Hmm.
had those moments of fun, like when they took the girls to the obstacle course place, and they were
mhm.
like the
That was
gliding
funny.
and cleaning up there scared, and they was like, "Would you come on already?" And it was too funny. He said,
I would have been like him. I am not trying to do no zip line and none of that stuff. But
he said he gonna do height,
He
but I
said,
was cracking
fun
up when he told
fact,
them they was about to walk home.
fun fact about that part. When I was in high school, we had this program called Immersion Scholars at Clemson University. Um, the first year that I went up there, they took us on a ropes course. And I actually fell over the side of the rope course and was hanging upside down. So,
oh
Oh
my
my
yeah.
goodness,
god.
Oh,
that would have done it. That That would have
That
did
would have
it.
Yeah,
I
so
would have
his
done it.
story about falling, yeah, that was me. That was
Oh
me
my goodness.
100%.
Yeah, my feet would have been on the ground after that.
Right.
I haven't climbed on anything else after that.
I bet.
Don't blame you. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just go back to laughing at Killian though.
Right. But I love the banter between him and her sisters, how comfortable they ended up getting with him. And they liked him for her, even though Adrian kept saying, don't, make sure you good to her, to my sister. Um, yeah, I liked her. I liked her character. Um, I liked all of the ones that were a support to Alea. Loved all of them. I wanted to kind of backslap Rodney, like you said, Rodney's mother, and
His whole family.
oh
His-
man, I'm like,
Y'all knew he was dirty. And,
right.
And you run around acting like, oh, he was just the best thing in the world. He would never hurt a child. Come on now. You all knew exactly
And she
what
was going out of her way to just make Elia's life miserable and try to shame her in front of everybody. But I knew that she couldn't do anything because she was on parole. She couldn't really. So when that scene happened in the restaurant, I'm like, oh my goodness, don't do anything that's gonna make you get locked back up.
Right.
But like I said, London had her back. It was I just wanted to jump through my iPad a couple of times.
And take them out.
With Kenny, and that was the confrontation with her and her mother when she came to the aunts and the uncle home, and it got heated.
Oh,
and she been hit her brother-in-law.
Kennedy, a wild chick.
But then her daughter, that's what set her off when she saw her uncle being hit.
Mm-hmm.
But
and her actions after that, I was like, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she just, you thought she couldn't get any worse from the beginning. Horrible. And she just kept getting worse. I was like, really? Yeah, she needed to go.
Yeah, she was horrible. Mm-hmm. Kimberly Ola is saying that she just added it to her list to be read, and she just purchased it.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
You will not be disappointed, Ola. It's very, very, very good.
And then you'll be mad just like the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. Because I was heated through the whole like, oh my goodness.
I said from page 1, it was like, Kennedy, you're not showing the best side of yourself, honey. It was just bad from page 1.
Yeah, I was in my room reading it in my bed. I was punching air. I was punching the pillows. I was like, Kennedy, when you gonna get it together? I wanted to punch her, wanted to punch Rodney.
Never, ever.
Yeah, because at first, Kimberly, I was wondering, were you gonna try to redeem her in the end?
Oh no, she had to go.
You can't redeem to go.
No, she up there with
There was no redemption for her.
Yeah, as I continued to read, I'm like, I don't think there's any redemption with her. She was just,
she up there. She way past Kimberly's character, Mama and Pretty Cage Bird, that Winnie Coltrane. Those the top
you got
two
more terrible parents.
Yes, they tied for terrible parents, terrible mothers.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, she definitely, like I said, she didn't make my list of horrible parent. For sure. But we are at our time. Time has flown. Are you doing your book event this year?
Southern Hearts, yes.
Mm-hmm. When is that this year?
October 9th and 10th.
Okay. For those of you in the audience, she does a book event every year with Aisha Bree. I haven't been yet. I need to go. I think was this the second year?
Yes.
Okay.
We're in year 3 right now.
Okay. Well, good luck on the event.
Thank you.
Have fun. I got to go last year. It was an experience.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And you have any upcoming releases you can talk about?
I am working on the last book in the Dillinger series. That's for Mia. She's the baby of the family. And then
Okay.
I'm also working on an enemies to lovers / arranged marriage.
Hmm.
Ooh,
I'm working on a couple different things, but those are the two that I'm focusing on right now.
Enemies to Lovers is my least favorite, but
It's my favorite.
I
I
do read
love
them. It's
it.
just my least favorite. But I'm
Oh,
gonna have to get into the Dillinger since I have three of my book buddies that I trust their judgment. They're telling me I have to read that series. So
that's a good
you
time.
definitely do.
You definitely do, Cheryl. It's a good time.
Mhm.
And Kimberly, I hope you don't get tired of me saying this. You are my fave. You have been my fave since your first book. And I just want to give you all of your flowers because I'm riding with you until the wheels fall off and beyond.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I agree.
yes. And like I said, I can't wait to read the rest of your calendar. I've been reading more. I've been reading more because I can't even remember how. I think I was going through your list. I don't know. It came up under my recommendations for Rhythms Blue. Is it Rhythms
Mhm.
Blues? I think this was
I'm
Mhm.
currently in the process of getting the rights to a lot of my books back from my old publisher. So if you
okay.
happen to go on Amazon and they're not there, it'll be back up eventually. I just have to put it under my account. So
Okay.
I'm doing new covers for a lot of those.
Nice.
And Katina is saying she loves your book, your catalog. She's a big fan.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, she's been telling me too, yeah, about the Dillingers. And like I said, during our top picks, you we had like three of your books from different one of us. We all had like one of your books.
You
Um,
gotta read them, Cheryl.
I am. It's so me, and then with me reading for the show too. A lot of the time, I only get to read if they're coming on the show. That's why last time she was on, even though I did, like I said, I might have read two of hers since she's been on the show. I can't remember the other one, but I'm definitely gonna dive into them.
Well, Antoinette says she can't wait to dive into this one. She says she was a little hesitant, but she's gonna get to
Yeah, me too. When y'all were telling me,
Just check your
I'm like,
triggers.
oh my god, because I love the cover, and at first, but then when I started reading the synopsis, I'm like, I don't know. But then, I can't. I don't know what made me decide to go ahead and dive in. I think it was the way you both talked about it during our top picks, and I
Mhm.
decided to go ahead and take a chance. And I'm
And,
glad that I did.
and Antoinette said Kimberly Brown is that woman. So you getting your flowers on Instagram as well.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna keep you. I know you're not feeling the best. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you.
Feel better.
Yeah, feel better,
Hopefully this weather
Kimberly.
decides what it wants to do and be consistent because it's taking me out.
Get some rest and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Y'all have a good one. Good
All
night.
right,
Thank
you
you for
too.
having me.
All right, we're gonna get into our second segment. Um, so y'all get your pen and paper ready. You got three
Mhm.
um highlights this episode. Let me see. All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, so I know which book to bring up.
I'll go first since I had the hardest time
Yes, you
picking
did.
one.
Isn't it? Ooh.
Wait a minute, let me bring it up.
Erica, when she messaged me this afternoon, she said, "You didn't give your pick." I was like, "Oh, I was so excited to be included on the show. I didn't even think about a pick."
You and me both, Jennifer. When she said it, I was like, ooh, yeah, let me get back to you on that one.
Thank you, JB. I appreciate that. I appreciate you coming.
And I sent her to it. She was like, You did one and I did the other." So I was like, "Oh man." And then she said, "You ain't did a Love Belvin yet." And I said, "No, I haven't."
Oh man.
Yeah, I
So
meant to reach out to Lil Belvin too to let her know that we were doing one of her books. I'll tell her afterwards so she can look at the
well,
replay.
I love Belvin, and this pick in the meantime is part of her complicated series, and it's 2 books. It's this one, and the second one is called Inedibly Love. And I'm just gonna read the synopsis.
Okay.
It's Hayden is enjoying a much needed girls trip in Vegas while basking in the comforts of the plush suites at Hadar Resorts and Casino. They eat exceptionally well, tour the town safely, and role play for fun only. On the last night, the group of ladies dressed as sex workers. Separated from the group, Hayden is mistaken for a real prostitute by a broad and remarkable, handsome man. Playing along, Hayden sets her price to attend a dinner function with him. Her conduct at the event earns her a John for the night. Thrilled and simultaneously frightened, Hayden enjoys a night of sensual wonderment and discovery. Ishan is hosting a BSU Panthers event he couldn't care less about attending. Despite his busy schedule as head of operations at 3 resorts, he still found time to honor his commitment to old college affiliates. Upon entering the casino lobby, Ishan is blinded by daring prostitutes sitting all too comfortably. He just addressed this very issue with his security team. The woman's audacity is striking, and so is her curvy, lengthy body in a fitted cutout dress, exposing her abs and bare hips. Assessing the sex worker, Ishan invites her to the Panther event for a fee, of course. Within a few hours, he gets more than what he bargained for. One night of unexpected sensual excursion is a fun luck of the draw. 2 nights of the same is kismet. But the consequences of these 2 passion-filled nights put Ishan and Hayden on a course collision, proving how throwing caution to the wind can bring about lifelong consequences. And it is so good. And Hayden has to work through a lot of stuff because some things happened to her in her childhood. And her mom just kind of threw it to the wayside. So it's a series of events happen at the end of this book that now, Hayden and Ishan, they have to get together.
Events happened at the end of this book.
Has Erica, have you read in the meantime?
I have not. It's on my ever-growing TBR. But Antoinette said that she's read it and she loved it.
Okay.
And this Instagram is a little delayed, so I missed this before Kimberly left, but she said thanks for the Giroux family. I forgot all about them.
Oh, so I need to add that to my
Yeah, the Giroux are good too.
Yeah.
Yes.
The 5 siblings and then the wedding books too. So
yeah, the wedding books.
Okay, and I love family, so I'll check that one out. Okay, and then anybody in the audience? Oh, how long is it, Jennifer?
How long? How many pages is it?
Yeah,
I want to say it's like 300 and some pages. Let me check for.
That's too short for Cheryl.
I knew Erica was going to say something. I think it's good. Lovely. They have been I can't say that because the last one I read that I was telling you about
lately.
Yeah, the last one I read that I was telling you about is over 400. I think like 407 pages.
Okay.
Okay, the first in the meantime is 368 pages.
So you're about right.
And Inedibly Love that's the second part. Inedibly Love is 474 pages. That's the second book.
Okay.
Yeah, Love Belvin doesn't write short books though. She doesn't.
And I
As
love her.
long as,
I'm
as long
still
as it's a
working my
good
way
story,
through
I
her
don't mind.
catalog.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Because when I first read her, I started off with the Prism series.
Did I read the Prism?
And
I can't remember, but I've loved
that's what
everything I've
Grace,
read.
Mercy, and
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I started with Ezra. Whew, that's
And
some
then,
kind of fast.
And that's what everybody. Every time I hear somebody say
yeah,
something about this, they talk about Ezra.
I think Ezra is my favorite besides what Sadiq.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Erica, you want to go next?
Sure.
All right, let me pull yours up. And you all in the audience, let us know if you've read any of these. Thanks for letting us know, Antoinette, that you read in the meantime.
Antoinette asked if we've read Asylum.
Is that by Lil Belvin?
I don't know. I'm guessing so.
Erica, when you sent me this and I saw this cover, I'm like, what in the world?
I know. After Jennifer's was all nice and wholesome.
Who is this man? Let me get a good look at this. Hey man, for Mrs. Claus. Oh, Rebecca Witherspoon. Let me write that down.
That one.
Yeah, because I'm intrigued too. I was intrigued too when I saw it.
I'm intrigued.
It's cute. Like the outside of the cover being, a little sassy, the book premise was really cute. So this one, she did a spin on it. You know how you had the Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen and he was looking for the wife?
Right.
Well, in this one, this one, Tiffany has been Mrs. Claus for like 200 something years. And basically what happens is she's had 3 Santas or 3 husbands. And the way that works is it kind of works within angels. And so when a loved one from one of the Santas passed away and would like reach the other side and call for them, they would leave. And so they had to keep getting new Santas. So at the beginning of this one, the Santa that she's had for like 20 something years, his first love passed away. And when she crossed over, she was, calling for him. And so he left to be with her. So now they had this search for the new Santa. And they ended up bringing in like these 4 guys who one had recently passed away. He was a firefighter and he died in the line of duty. And then they brought in 3 other guys and they basically got to tour, the North Pole and see all the ins and out. And it was almost like it's like a committee vote to see who's going to be the next Santa. So that's what went on with this book.
That sounds kind of cute. How many pages is it? I'm like y'all now.
It's not that many. Hold on. Because I did the audiobook first. So the audiobook is 6 hours.
Okay.
Let's see here. But I'll find the pages, but I'll just read you guys the synopsis. So it says, running the North Pole and making good on the promise of comfort and joy for a few billion people is no simple 2-step around the Christmas tree. Mr. and Mrs. Claus have always worked in tandem to do just that. So when her 3rd husband realizes it's time to peace out and move on to more heavenly pastures, the angels and all the elves know what time it is. They need to find Tiffany St. Nicholas a new man. With the holiday calendar slowing down for no one, her team has 3 days to find her a new Santa. Someone kind, loving, and willing to take on the spirit of the season and with the potential to hopefully be Tiffany's first true love match. Tiffany thinks that idea is cute and all, and so are the men they line up for her. But she knows delivering on their Christmas obligations is what really matters, not the chemistry she might have with the candidates in question. Too bad one respective Santa will stop at nothing to show her and the rest of the North Pole population that no amount of silver or gold is more important than winning Tiffany's heart. So that's how that goes. So it's really cute, and it's hilarious because there's a lot of funny moments in that story.
It sounds like it is.
It was different, so that's what I really enjoyed about it. Like, it was different. It was not something that you would see that I've seen in any other book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's really cute because, as I said, it's like a committee. All the different L's from different departments get together trying to figure out which man out of these four is gonna make the best Santa. So it was really cute.
JB said too she loved the idea.
Yes, and you get like the descriptions make you think like you're running through the North Pole and seeing all the different things. So it was really cool.
Okay.
It was cute.
I would love that. I would love that because I love when you actually feel like you get the Christmas vibe through the story. Yeah.
Yes.
Those are my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so mine.
And the book is 243 pages, so it's not bad.
Okay. I had to go through my my library. I'm like, which ones did I not do yet that I loved? Okay, so I ended up going to this one, which I haven't read since 2021, but I remember loving it. And it is Wild Rain by Beverly Jenkins. It is one of the Women Who Dare books in that series, which I love this series. And I remember this one being like a one of the favorites. This one, and what was the other one? The one with Reagan. That one I like that one too.
Was that Tempest?
Might have been. Yeah, me too, JB. I love them, but I love the ones, like I said, that actually make you feel like it is the holiday, vibe. Because some of them, I'm like, okay, is this really a holiday book? Yes, it was a great read, and I had to remind myself. Oh, it was Tempest. Okay, yeah, she said it was Tempest. Yeah,
okay. I mean, you can't go wrong with a Miss Bev book.
Yeah, and I think I told you about this too, Katina, when I was telling you that. But you need to read her earlier stuff first too. But I mean, you don't have to, but they're linked as far as families. Okay, because I think this one is related to the Levesques, isn't it? Erica and JB.
No,
I thought it was. No, well, I got that wrong.
No, it's related to Tempest though. That's her sister-in-law.
Let me see.
Yeah, that's Reagan's sister-in-law.
Okay. All right. So the synopsis is this is the second novel in the Women Who Dare series, and it follows a female rancher in Wyoming after the Civil War. A reporter has come to Wyoming to do a story on doctors for his Black newspaper back east. He thinks Colton Lee will be an interesting subject until he meets Colton's sister, Spring. She runs her own ranch, wears denim pants instead of dresses, and is the most fascinating woman he's ever met. But Spring, who has overcome a raucous and scandalous past, isn't looking for, nor does she want, love. As their attraction grows, will their differences come between them or unite them for an everlasting love? And this is 363 pages, and it came out in February of 2021. The two main characters are Spring, Lee, and Garrett. And I like what I remember. She was very no nonsense and very independent and strong. And of course, this was at a time when, women definitely were seen and not heard, especially Black women. They had no rights back then, but she still was, very strong and independent. I love this cover too. I keep looking at the cover. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Mm-hmm. She meets her match in Garrett, who is there to do a story, like we said. And he also was very accomplished for the times. And he had been enslaved, I believe, but now he was free.
Right.
Spring's grandfather had kicked her out of the house when she was 18, and then she just suffered so much
Mhm.
from that, from that action. And I think it kind of toughened her. That toughened her up.
It did.
And because of her past, she didn't trust Garrett at first. So, but he was a gentleman, and he was patient, and he saw past her hard exterior. So I love that aspect of it too. Um, yep, and I do have down here that Reagan was her sister-in-law. Okay.
Mhm.
And then Spring was first introduced in Tempest, like y'all said.
Mhm.
What you said? What you saying? JB, no women who dare. What you mean no? Did I
That was
say something wrong? I don't know what I said. Tell me what you mean when you said no women who dare.
a good one. I think Miss Beth said this might have been her first cinnamon roll guy.
Oh yeah, because I was reading through the reviews to try to refresh my memory, and
Mhm.
one of the reviewers has said something about I'll never look at cinnamon rolls the same again.
Mhm. But I mean, it's Miss Bev. Once she put her hands on it, it's a wrap either way. You love
Oh,
them.
she was talking about when I said
Mhm.
about the Levettes. I don't know why I thought it was related to so this was none of their descendants. Okay.
Mm-mm. No, I mean technically, it's like the 6 degrees of separation
Okay.
because Reagan was Ryan's niece by marriage, and then Ryan is Sable's brother. So technically,
Okay.
it's,
Okay.
it's the the long route to the Levettes.
uh yeah, we see that. We saw that, JB. She said she spelled it wrong. But yeah, like Katina and those in the audience who haven't read um Beverly Jenkins' historicals yet, um, there are like when you go through her catalog, the families, their descendants are in some of the future books, the newer books. That's why I said you should start like with the earlier books and then go from there. I think I started. Well, I know I started with Indigo, but I think it was one before that. What's the one before Indigo? Was Night Song the first book?
Nice Song's first book.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but I started with Indigo. Love, love, loveless cover.
Mm-hmm. Well, her covers are always gorgeous.
Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, so I highly
Yeah, I think I
recommend that.
got it
It's,
in hardcover.
oh, do you? I need
Nice.
to. Do I have it in hardcover? I need to look.
I think I wanted off the off of baby show
Oh, okay.
Nice.
a few years back.
Yeah, because I have a lot of her paperbacks. I need to get some hardcovers like that one. I wouldn't mind having in a because that's a beautiful cover.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so if you haven't read any of her historicals, I love her historical stuff. You can't go wrong. And Night Song is the first book by published, and I think Indigo is the second. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
Or was it Vivid? Hold on.
yeah. Indigo is either the second or the third book.
Was it? I can't remember. I think it might be the third, maybe. Yeah.
And I can't remember if I read. I need to go back and see if I read Vivid. I know it was one of them that seemed like because I started with Indigo, I had missed.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember if I went back or not yet.
Oh,
So
you gotta read Vivid.
Yeah, I need to go back and read that and Night Song because I can't remember if I read Night Song either.
Oh, yeah.
I may have. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Let me see. Night Song and Vivid. I may have. I can't remember. Once I start reading it, I'll remember.
You don't remember Kara Lee Jefferson?
So maybe I
And
did.
Chase? That's when she introduces Henry Adams. That's in Night Song.
Okay. So maybe I did then. Maybe I did.
Yeah, because they're, part of the ancestors for the current folks in the Blessing series.
And until you told me, I remember I got Nighthawk right here, JB. Oh, you probably can't see it because I have the filter. Oh, you can see it.
Nope, he's there.
Yeah. Yep, I loved him too with his duster on.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I said, I didn't even know until you told me that the Blessing series wasn't one of her historicals.
No.
So I need to get into that because
Okay.
Tina too was telling me I need to read the Blessings. Yes, it's been a long time since they were released, but I think I came to it late. I think I came to, but I think I read Indigo in like 98 or 99, and then I was
Okay.
hooked. I was hooked ever since after that.
Yeah. Through the Storm was my first one with Raymond and Sable.
Okay.
Yeah, because my mom is a big historical fiction, and it was like
Mhm.
she would give me, Joanna Lindsay and Judith McNaught, and I was like, "Well, are there any historicals of people who look like us?" And, and she owned. Well, I'm gonna be in trouble, but she had Through the Storm in hardcover, from book clubs that used to be in the 90s. Yeah, I borrowed it and never gave it back. I was hooked. After that, I was hooked.
Yeah, I was reading historicals back then too. But I was reading before I discovered Beverly Jenkins. I was reading Brenda Joyce. I still love her stuff. Loved all her. So I think I got a bunch of her books here too.
Oh yeah.
Heather Graham.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them. Some others I can't think of right now. But yeah. Cause y'all remember Black Expressions. I was getting a lot of the books when they first
That's where
when I
she
first
got it
started.
from.
Yeah, I started getting them through them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I borrowed it. I never gave it back, and that was like 99. Never
Yes,
gave
JB is one of my favorites. I've been actually this January and now I've been reading so many historical fictions, but I love it. But it's been so many good ones that have been coming out. I've been reading them like back to back because I love those and I love paranormal and fantasy and what's the other one? My favorite, like mysteries and stuff like that. But right now I've been down the rabbit hole with historical fiction. That's all I've been reading, and they all been like 400 and plus pages. But
what
I've been knocking them out.
Antoinette was trying to help you out with Night Song. She was just reminding you that Chase is the Buffalo Soldier, and then she brought up two, I guess, of her favorite historical authors. She said Rosemary Rogers and Kathleen Woodowitz.
Oh, I need to write those down. I haven't heard of them.
Oh, you probably like Kathleen. She write nothing but like 600-700 page books. Hers is long.
Are they good though?
They
What's her name?
are.
Kathleen what?
Woodowitz is Kathleen EWOODIWISS. Because I know Brenda Jackson says that her favorite book of hers is called Shauna, and
Okay.
I'm trying to finish it, but the audiobook is like 30 hours. So that tells you how thick
Wow.
yeah. So that tell you how thick the book is. But she said that's her favorite, and she reads it. I think she said at least once a year or once every other year. So
Okay. I'm gonna have to look her up.
mhm.
I was trying to remember the name of it was another big one too that I used to read all the time. It was a Regency author. I can't think of her name now, but she's popular too. Um, she used to be popular too. But I just wrote those down, so I'm going to be checking them out.
Okay. Antoinette says she read those two ladies before she found Miss Bev.
Oh, JB says she
Yeah.
started with Shauna. Okay.
That's it. I'm gonna try and finish it this year, but that book is a commitment. I said the audiobook is like 30 hours. I think the ebook is like almost 1,000 pages. So it's right up your alley, Cheryl.
Yeah, this is good. I'll knock it out for sure. JB saying they're the best. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check them out, and I'll let you know what I think, JB, once I start reading it, you and Antoinette.
Now I'm curious. Hold on, I gotta pull it up to see how long that thing is. I just know it's long. Let me see. Oh, well, it's on Kindle Unlimited too.
JB said yes, Erica. Finish it and call her.
Yes, ma'am, I will do. All right, so it's 672 pages according
That's
to
not
Amazon.
bad. That's not bad.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I started
'cause-
the audio and it's 29 hours and 41 minutes. I'm like, that's perfect.
but that's the thing though. If it's good and it flows, it
Mhm.
doesn't feel like that. Because when I read, when me and Katina read, when Rochelle Ayers was on, her book was over 600, and it didn't feel like it though.
Okay.
It didn't feel like
I'm gonna
that.
try Antoinette. I'm gonna try and finish it. That's my
JB saying the book is worth the time.
Okay. All right.
Wait a minute, JB. I need you on back because that's what I was telling them about Outlander and stuff. When I was telling them it's like 900 pages, but I think the first book we found out was like 700 maybe. It wasn't 900. Let me see. About 700 and some pages.
Okay. I think I own the first Outlander. I just never read it.
Yeah, that's why I said you might do like if you check out the Star series, you might like to that'll get you like in that mode.
Got it.
And if you don't have Stars, it's on Netflix. The first few seasons is on Netflix too. I think you'll like it.
Probably give me a background before I go back and read it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I think you'll like it. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out, and I hope you enjoyed the show. She said you'll never see the ending coming. Is that on the book you talking about?
Is that on Shanna? I'm sure.
But yes, thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you got some good book recommendations. And don't forget to check out Kimberly Brown's book because it is very, very, very good. It got 5 stars for me, and I don't get those out often.
So worth it.
Yeah, the last 2 books I read actually got 5 stars for me. So yes, I hope you all enjoy it. And next week we will have. Actually, I forgot to tell you. This week we actually have 2 shows. So Wednesday I will be on. Me and Katina will be on with Rashonda Tate for her new historical fiction, with Love from Harlem, which is another really, really good one. So I hope you all can join us Wednesday as well.
Oh, nice.
All righty, everyone. Have a great evening.
Night.
Good night.